Let's talk about what's happening with Kim Kardashian astrologically right now, because there is a lot that's coming out about her and her mother, Kris Jenner, in relation to all these P. Diddy files that are being leaked and them having ties to a lot of evil shit. Let's break it down because I don't really think it's looking too good for Kim. So let's have a little discussion. So the first thing that's really standing out to me is how Neptune has been teetering over her Pisces moon and really is going to be sitting pretty on top of her Pisces moon for the next almost 2 years. And although this can bring a lot of spiritual downloads, insights, your intuition is heightened. A lot of people go into hermit mode, introspective mode, lots of reflections. There's also a sense of escapism happening, or a sense of not wanting to face reality. I feel like this is a really dark time period for her, especially because it's happening in the 4th house. 4th house is the most private part of our lives, of our birth charts. It also rules family, parents, ancestry, generational trauma. And when Neptune is going through the 4th house, lots of family secrets can be brought up to the surface. So I feel like there's a lot of family shit going on that's coming up to the surface that she's probably learning about and having to face, or maybe trying to escape it. This aspect is also exactly opposing her MC, her midhaven, which is the highest point in the chart, ruling your professional life, your career. So there's this sense of her going through this all inner turmoil while also trying to present herself to the public in such a completely different light, which is very interesting because her mother, Kris Jenner, is going through almost the exact same thing, being that Neptune is exactly opposing her rising sign. It's she's trying to present herself to the world in a completely different light. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, she's going through a whole bunch of different shit. It's giving playing people, it's giving sneaky, shady, taking advantage of people, especially those closest to you. Anyway, getting back to Kim. Kim is also right now currently going through an 8th house profession year, because she's 43 years old currently. And if you know anything about astrology, we already know that the 8th house perfection year is one of the worst perfection years. Deals with a lot of karmic debt, death, money issues, constantly losing and finding yourself, a lot of transformation happening and a lot of inner turmoil. So I feel like Kim is going through a lot right now, and she's not telling the public anything about it. And this is just the scratching of the surface. This is just the beginning, because you see Saturn right here in Pisces. It hasn't even touched her moon yet. As Saturn moves closer to her moon in 2025 and the beginning of 2026, I feel Kim is gonna go through this depressive time period. It's dark, it's a lot of grieving. Saturn also rules karma too, so lots of karmic debts being dealt with, especially surrounding family. And I really think that there's going to be some type of issue between her and Kris Jenner, a lot of feelings of resentment, strong resentment, if not hate, surrounding her mother for putting herself in these tough situations. A lot of family karmic debt coming to surface right now. Because what I said, not only is this her moon, but it's her moon in her 4th house. This all rules family and the mother. Now, a date that really stands out to me is February 20th, 2026. And this is when Saturn and Neptune goes exactly conjunct in Aries. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction is the breaking down of the fog, the disillusionment, bringing cold hard truth to shit. So I feel like the rose-colored glasses personas that the Kardashians and the Jenners are trying to lay out to the public is completely going to start breaking down. Because at this point in time, this will also still be opposing all her planets in her 10th house of career and fame and professional life. Also, Kim will be going through a 10th house perfection year at this time, emphasizing a focus on her career and her professional fame being in the spotlight. Ruler of her 10th house perfection year is her Mercury in Scorpio in the 12th house, activating those scorpionic 12th house themes: death, isolation, jail. And this conjunction will be happening in Kris Jenner's 8th house of shared finances, debt, the out cult. 8th house is a dark, deep house. So I definitely see her having to owe a lot of people money, favors, time. And this conjunction happening in Kim's 5th house of children. I don't know if I see a custody battle happening, all this shit coming to light about her, and Kanye trying to get his kids or try to do something with his kids. Maybe just her kids realizing things about her. But I definitely sense a lot of resentment of Kris from Kim. I don't know, that's just how I feel. What do you guys think?